Wading into a divisive social issue, the Supreme Court on Monday agreed to consider whether a federal law banning workplace discrimination on the basis of sex protects gay and transgender workers. At issue, whether gay and transgender people are covered by a 1964 Civil Rights Act. Reuters correspondent Lawrence Hurley.
The law was enacted decades ago, before the rise of the gay rights movement in the United States. So this question has sort of been left to the courts to decide, and they've gradually been deciding it in lower courts. And now a series of cases have now reached the Supreme Court, both on the gay rights issue and on the transgender issue. And the court's taken up 3 cases in total to decide that issue, with a ruling due by the end of June next year.
The Trump administration has argued the decades-old law does not cover sexual orientation or gender identity.
The Trump administration argument, which is changing course from the position taken by the administration of President Barack Obama, is that because the law does not specifically say that gay, lesbian and transgender people are covered, that they are not covered. They're not saying that they can never be protected under federal law, but what they're saying is that if Congress wants to cover LGBT people, that they need to pass a law that specifically protects them.
Trump, who has strong support among evangelical Christian voters, has taken aim at LGBT rights before, notably restricting transgender service members in the military and rescinding protections regarding bathroom access for transgender students in public schools. The worker discrimination case comes to the top court with Trump appointee Brett Kavanaugh in the place of retired Justice Anthony Kennedy.
Kennedy, though, was a big supporter of gay rights. And so his departure and his replacement by Justice Brett Kavanaugh means that there's a big uncertainty over how this case will be decided, because if it's a 5-4 decision with the Conservatives in the majority, the gay rights supporters could well lose this case. We don't really know much about Kavanaugh's position on gay rights because he hasn't had a track record on that. But if he's in line with the other Conservatives on the court, it could be a tough ask for the gay rights supporters.
The justices will hear arguments and issue a ruling in their next term, which starts in October.